Truckee River symbolizes health, respect, and power, and great strength.
The wagon trains came through here on the Truckee River route. They would trade in their exhausted cattle and oxen for fresh livestock and then head over the hill to California. In the early days of Reno, the water was pure enough you could drink out of the Truckee. Having a healthy Truckee River isn't just good for the residents of Reno to enjoy the bike path and the park along the river and fishing, kayaking, but also it attracts tourism. It's a real plus for the area to embrace its river.
My kids, my grandkids, my great-great-grandkids, when I have them, that they have a nice place. They can enjoy the environment just as much as I did.
Year-old Jason Rader's passion is music, and in particular, the electric guitar.
Kind of the most cliche instrument ever for a teenage boy, but I kind of fell in love with it.
Once he'd been bitten by the music bug, Jason realized that is where his future is. He's hoping to become a professional musician one day. Jason routinely puts in very long days and nights, combining his regular classes with college credit coursework and, of course, his music. And with finals approaching, this is definitely crunch time.
A lot of papers due and this and that, and so I was up till 10 or 11 every night.
He has a plan for his future.
Rows and rows of linens and expensive tablecloths are ready to be shipped anywhere in the country. But if they get soaked, they're ruined.
Whenever there's a flood in this neighborhood, it's a huge threat for us.
Soon business owners like Brocklesby should be able to rest a little easier, knowing they may not have to pack up the next time the skies open up.
Water is life. Sometimes the Truckee River has a lot of it, and other times it doesn't.
This year we were sitting there and we ended up with the wettest year ever. This is precip-wise going to be the wettest year. We're going to have the highest flows in the river, the highest inflow into Lake Tahoe that we've seen in 118 years by a long ways.
But as we witnessed this past year, our winters don't always leave us high and dry. Over the past 100 years, our wet periods are becoming shorter and our dry periods more frequent.
Now once we get in this pattern, obviously we're great.
Reno police dug in and conducted a thorough investigation, but along the way, this case was transferred from our local district attorney to the U.S. Attorney's Office, the federal system. He's grown accustomed to some less than ideal conditions.
You know, a lot of the stuff we try to make do with what this park is, and a lot of the stuff is pretty worn down.
The skate park is one example of where taxpayer dollars are running short, but it's not the only one. Part of a nearby tennis court was recently resurfaced, but because the money ran out, the project was never finished, as you can clearly see.